Hi Scorpio, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Scorpio, in today's reading, I am going to give you one of the cards from Denise Lynn Oracle Cards and an Oracle card from the Archangel Michael. So let's get started on your reading. All right, so Scorpio, see what's going on. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio. Let me do that one more time. One card for Scorpio for their highest good. And they say, ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. Wow. So no matter what, just push forward, you guys, okay? Don't let nothing stop you or push you down. Just keep going forward, okay? It's that easy. Keep going forward. All right. So then you have one from Archangel Michael. What does he have to say for Scorpio? Oh, okay. It says, open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. Wow. So really pay attention to the messages that are coming down. You're seeing messages like, like the same number sequence, angel numbers. If you look for that, that is a guidance. That's some kind of guidance for you to follow, okay? That's nice. I love to see that. All right, so let us get started, you guys. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio for their highest good. One card for the current. One for the situation. One for the past. One for the what's hidden. For the hopes and fears. One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. Wow. I'll take both of these. So they both came out. And the outcome. What is the outcome? Hierophant. Wow. Okay. All right. So, put these two here. So you do start off with the, Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is talking about being truthful, being truth with yourself, speaking your truth and seeing the truth in everything. Wow. So, but we'll see why it's here. I feel like you need to have better communication. Like, I feel like you're going to have opportunities. I feel like you're just going to be, you're standing very strong-willed, okay? With the Four of Wands here, they want you to keep pushing forward and not give up, definitely. With the Ten of Wands, you're very overwhelmed with everything that's going on. You carry a lot on your shoulders. You're trying to get through all this. With the Two of Wands and what's hidden, I feel like you already have plans. You already know what you want to do, but you need patience. Okay. I also feel like there is some decision that you're contemplating. Really be calm, about things. Okay. And then you have the Strength card down here for the hopes and fears. The Strength is talking about find your inner courage, or your calmness, your confidence. Okay, and your inner strength. Then you have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles could be talking about maybe you're saving money or protecting your money or investing your money in something to protect it. Maybe you're holding on to the past. Maybe you're trying to stabilize your finances also. I feel like there is definitely some traveling here, and I feel like need to probably save money. And then you have the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. You know, try not to rush into anything with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is talking about, like, you know, you're excited, wanting to do things, you know, and it's great and everything, but they're asking you not to rush into anything, okay? Ooh, okay. And then also too, with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're trying to create that material success. You know, you're very independent. I feel like you need to start trusting yourself in the decisions that you're making. But don't be making decisions on an impulse, okay? And then for the Hierophant, I feel like you're looking for answers, searching for answers, questioning your faith and your traditional values. But we'll see why it's all here. So take what resonates with you, Scorpio, and leave the rest, okay? All right. The Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here? One more card. All right. Wow, that's nice. All right, so you do have the Page of Swords here, which is it's very good, okay? So really speak your truth and see the truth in things, okay? Really have patience for everything. You could also be learning something new with the Page of Swords here. Yeah, but you're ready. It's like you're very curious. You want to do something different. There's going to be a lot of new ideas there. You're going to have clarity. I feel like you're going to have a better communication also, but they want you to speak your truth, okay? Really stand strong and speak your truth about things. With the Page of Pentacles here, with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to have financial opportunities coming towards you. I feel like I said, like, you could be learning something new. I feel like there's good news coming towards you also, like some kind of messages. You could also be starting a new project also. Really try to use your finances wisely, okay? Really look at them, really balance them, be focused. Try to be more focused on your goals also, like what you want to create, what you want to put out there, okay, Scorpio. And then you have the Six of Wands here, and the Six of Wands says that, you know, you're going to see the success, you're going to see the victory, you know, you're going to start feeling better about things, you know, you're going to be feeling like you have that freedom to do things, you know, because you're not going to have to worry too much about your finances. Wow, that is nice. All right, so really look at your finances, you guys. Maybe there's something in there you're missing, but really look at it. Speak your truth about things, okay? Don't hold back, because you're very strong-willed. You also have the Four of Wands here. The Four of Wands is talking about, you know, moving forward, pushing forward, and not giving up. Why is the Four of Wands here? One more card. All right, so definitely, you do have the Knight of Swords here, and the Four of Wands with the Nine of Cups. Like I said, you know, the Four of Wands, they're asking you to really push forward, okay, and not give up on things. Really have patience with everything. You know, don't give up on things, even though you're not seeing all the material success, all the victory. You know, it's not going to come in overnight, but it is going to come in, okay? But you just need to have that patience. I truly believe that it's taking its time. You are going to be pushing forward. You are going to be celebrating here soon, very soon. With the Knight of Swords here, I feel like you just need to find that patience. You know, find your patience. You know, have patience for everything. You may not see everything all at once, but you're going to see it. I feel like you're going to be successful. I feel like things are going to change for you. I feel like you need to believe in yourself, because there's going to be opportunities presented to you. And also too, with the Nine of Cups here, I feel like you need to start being content with everything that you have. You know, have gratitude for everything. Be grateful for the little things, even if they're small things. Be grateful, okay? Because you've accomplished a lot. You're seeing the results. You know, I know you want more. Everybody does. Everybody wants more, but you just need to be content right now with everything that you have for the moment, because it is going to change. But you just need to have that patience. Be grateful. Have gratitude, okay? You do have the Ten of Wands here for the past, and the Ten of Wands says that, you know, you were carrying a lot on your shoulders. You felt like, you know, you had to do everything for everybody. You're taking on a lot, you know. They want you to really take it easy. Start taking it easy, you know, because, you know, there is a thing that you can overwork yourself. There is a thing that you can go through a lot. You know, this person, if you see them, you know, it's like they're tired. They're very tired. They're tired, you know. It's like, it's not one thing, it's another thing. Okay, so they want you to take it easy. You have the Two of Wands, and I do believe that is now. The Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here for what's hidden? Good, good. Nice. All right. So you do have the Two of Wands, and you are definitely contemplating some kind of decision. You know, you are definitely moving forward. You know, you're making some kind of plans. I feel like you already know what you want, but you're just not really saying anything about it. And I feel like you just need to have patience. There is traveling here also. With the Knight of Pentacles, just really find your patience, okay? Because things are definitely moving slow for you, but you still need to find that patience. And there is a decision that you're still going to make. Take your time with it. Be objective, okay? Really see it for what it is. You know, you're going to reach that material success that you want, okay? Because they see that you've been working very hard. You know, all of your efforts are going to pay off very soon. And just find your patience. And then you have the Four of Wands here, and the Four of Wands is talking about celebration, you know, happiness. You know, it could also be a marriage that you're celebrating, but just like a togetherness, happiness, you know. So it's nice. You're pushing forward and you're moving forward, so it's good. You have the Strength card, and why is the Strength card here for Scorpio? Oh, one more card. Definitely nice. All right, so you do have the Wheel of Fortune. You know, cycle in your life is coming to a close, so really have patience for everything, because you are definitely moving forward. When the Wheel of Fortune is saying is that, you know, your luck is going to change for the better. You know, the wheel is turning. You're going into a new cycle. There's a lot of wisdom here. There's a lot of growth here also. I feel like you're going to have the strength, the calmness, and the patience. Find it. Find your confidence. Find your courage. And also definitely use your intuition, you guys. You know that you have a gift. You know that you have that you're very intuitive. You know, listen to your intuition. Listen to your instincts and how you feel, okay? Because they're asking you to trust it. Wow. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. And why is the Four of Pentacles here for Scorpio? One more card. Nice. Wow, this is nice. So you have 666 here on the card. So it's very nice. All right. So really look at your finances, okay? Really pay attention to your finances. You know, there is some kind of success here. There is some kind of abundance coming in. So it's nice. There's opportunities. Because you do have the Six of Pentacles here. The Six of Pentacles says that there's going to be something coming in for you. Abundance, you know, which is very nice. I also feel for some of you guys, okay, so let me just go back real quick. With the Four of Pentacles, you need to start saving money in some kind of way. Start saving money. It doesn't mean not pay your bills. It doesn't mean, like, you know, not give money to anybody. You know, it just means save money when you can. Okay, start saving money. Let go of the past, you guys. Let it go. I feel like you're going through a healing also with the Six of Cups, thinking about the past, being very nostalgic, because you gave a lot of yourself to people. You know, I don't know whose message this is for, but you know, I feel like you've given yourself a lot to somebody. You know, you did everything for them, and I feel like you were holding on so tightly, and then something happened, and I feel like, you know, you're reminiscing about it, and I feel like you need to let that go. Okay, I don't know whose message that was, but that was for somebody there, or somebody that's Scorpio. Okay, but really let that go, because you're going through a healing. You know. For everyone else, I do feel like there is abundance coming in. Well, for everyone, abundance is coming in for you guys. remember to pay it forward. You know, there's a lot of giving here, so I feel like you're going to be very generous. Also, too, with the Six of Cups, I feel like you're very nostalgic. Also, thinking about the past, thinking about things that's going on, just remembering a lot. You know, and I feel like you're going through this healing. Wow. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, they're asking you not to rush into things, to really take your time when you're making decisions. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. One more card. Wow. You do have a lot of regret right now. You know, you need to work on that, you know, because you're still holding on to a lot. You continuously hold on to the past, you know, and they're asking you to try to let it go. Okay, let it go. You know, it's not good to remember all the hurt, everything that they've done. It just gets you angry. Okay, it makes you feel like very regretful, like you are now, and they're asking you to let it go. Okay, because it's time. Don't rush into any decisions. You know, don't do things on an impulse. There is definitely a lot of change coming through for you. You know, you're very independent, Scorpio. You know how to do things, but you know, don't do things on an impulse. Okay. Take your time about it. Trust your decisions. Trust your higher self. You know, I cannot stress that enough, because you also have the Lover's card here. With the Lover's card and the Nine of Pentacles, it's like they're saying, you know, hey, trust your intuition. You know, you have it there. Trust it. They want you to communicate better also. Like, communicate better, especially with whoever you're involved with. Communicate better. Get your point across. Speak your truth. Okay? But let go of this regret. Let go of the past. Let it go. Let it go of the past decisions. Let go of anything that's holding you back, because for some reason you're holding on to it. You're holding on to it, and you don't want to let it go. And it's like, let it go. Okay? Because until you let it go, you're not going to move forward. And that's what they're telling you. Okay? If you were to look up and see that, you know, it's not the end of the world, but you know what? You have all these Two Cups behind you, and they're full of opportunity. They're full of more things that are to come. You know, you could cross that bridge over there and get to that house and feel comfortable, you know, but you're still holding on to this past, and you really need to let that go. Okay? Like I said, don't make any decisions on an impulse. Don't make anything like quickly. Really take your time about things. And also, too, I feel like you need to have better communication. Get your point across like you need to. And then you have the Hierophant here. And why is the Hierophant here for the outcome? One more card. There's that decision again, trying to come in. You know, you're looking for answers. You've been looking for answers. But remember, the answers are within you. You are going to find the answers. You know, take some time for yourself and really nourish yourself, and really take the time to clear your mind so you can think clearly, so you can make these decisions clearly, to trust your intuition. Okay? Because, you know, people think, oh, intuition is nothing, but it is something. It's your heart. It's your mind, you know, telling you what to do, trying to tell you, hey, go this way, because, you know, your life is going to get better. But don't stay here in the past, you know. So really try your best to leave that regret. Really try your best to leave that past behind you. You have the Two of Cups here. There is a decision that you're trying to make. Excuse me. There's also an offer here that's coming through. I feel like there is also worry here. It could be a union here, also like a togetherness, you know, getting really good together. But I feel like you're really searching for answers. I feel like there's, you know, that you really need to trust your higher self and your intuition. I feel like there is traveling here, because you have the Chariot card, and I feel like you're moving forward. You will definitely move forward. I feel like you're going to start taking control of everything that you need to, you know, letting go of things, trying to get through all this. So really, that's very nice, you know, but just keep going and don't give up on anything. Okay, you guys? All right, so Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now, I'll see you next time. God bless.